Hi, my name is Tom Erickson, and in this short presentation, I'm going to share with you my secret method for reconditioning old batteries. We all know batteries are expensive and prices keep going up. The average family is spending more and more of their hard-earned money each month on all kinds of batteries. But if you watch this short presentation to the end, I'll show you how to take old or dead batteries and recondition them so they're like brand new again. With this easy method I'm about to show you, you'll pretty much never have to buy new batteries ever again. And my methods work for car batteries, computer and phone batteries, rechargeable batteries, long-life batteries, batteries used in alternative energy systems like solar panel systems, deep-cycle marine batteries, golf cart batteries, forklift batteries, and many other kinds of common batteries. Some people are shocked at how simple my reconditioning methods are and how much money it saves them each year on batteries. And if you watch this short presentation to the end, you'll know exactly how I do it and how you can do it too. Not just that, if you keep watching, I'll also show you how to get free or dirt cheap dead batteries, how to recondition them, and then how to sell them for huge profits. Let me warn you though that I can only leave this presentation up for a limited time, so stop whatever you're doing right now and pay close attention. You'll be happy you did. First, let me quickly introduce myself and tell you the strange way I discovered this simple method to recondition batteries. Like I mentioned, my name is Tom Erickson, and I live right outside of Charleston, South Carolina with my wife and 3 children. And 7 years ago, I used to work for a golf cart company. Now, oftentimes, we'd get in old used golf carts and the batteries would be completely dead, so we'd have to take them out and replace them. And by the end of each month, we'd always have a huge collection of old dead batteries just lying around. But like clockwork, there used to be a man named Frank Thompson that would come by each month to collect the dead batteries. We used to call him the Battery Man. My manager had no clue why he always wanted our dead batteries. He was just glad to get rid of them so they were out of our way. But the following month, curiosity got the best of me, and when Frank showed up again, I asked him what he did with all of our old dead batteries. "I recondition them and sell them for a nice profit," he said. "How do you do that?" I asked. "They're completely dead." He just smirked and said, "That's my secret. Sorry, pal." I then asked if he knew how to recondition any other kind of batteries besides dead golf cart batteries. And when I asked that, his eyes lit up and he proudly exclaimed, "I can recondition almost any kind of battery. Anything from car batteries to computer and phone batteries, rechargeable batteries, solar power batteries, deep cycle marine batteries, and forklift batteries, plus a whole lot more." I was amazed and even a little shocked this was possible. And for the next month, I couldn't get my mind off of this. I knew he had to be making a small fortune getting old free batteries all around our town, reconditioning them, and then selling them again for a big profit. Plus, I really wanted to learn his reconditioning methods for 2 other reasons. First, I knew I had to buy a new car battery pretty soon. But if I could just recondition one of my old dead car batteries instead, I could save a lot of money. And second, I was just about to install a small solar panel system at my house that required quite a few expensive batteries to store all of the power my solar panels produced. But I knew that certain types of deep cycle batteries, like golf cart or marine batteries, were great for solar panel systems. And if I could just recondition the old dead golf cart batteries that I could get at work for free and use those instead, I could literally save thousands of dollars when creating my solar panel system's battery bank. So the following month, I was determined to get Frank to teach me his battery reconditioning secrets. And when he came into my work again to collect our dead golf cart batteries, I basically begged him to show me how he did it. He was pretty reluctant at first, but luckily Frank is a really good guy. And when I explained to him that money was tight for me at the time, and I had to make 2 expensive battery purchases in the next month, he gave in. And in the next 20 minutes, he showed me exactly how to recondition several types of batteries using just a couple simple steps. To be honest, I was pretty shocked at how fast and easy it was. I was thinking it was going to be something technical, time-consuming, or hard. But nope, it really couldn't be easier. And not just that, to recondition these batteries, he only used a couple inexpensive things that most people already have sitting around in their kitchen or garage. So right when work ended that day, I rushed home and got out an old dead car battery and tried the method Frank taught me for car batteries. And in a matter of minutes, the battery was back to life, just like new. Then I used a second reconditioning method Frank taught me to recondition one of my old computer batteries that hadn't charged in months. In about 10 minutes, I was able to get that working like new again too. After seeing how well these reconditioning methods worked, I decided I would build my solar panel system's battery bank out of reconditioned golf cart batteries. It may sound a little strange, but golf cart batteries are actually some of the best and most popular batteries you can use for a small to medium-sized solar panel system because of their deep cycle properties. So the next day, I asked my boss if I could have some of our dead golf cart batteries. When I did, he just looked at me a little strange and said, "Take all you like." And that night, I was able to recondition these and build a small battery bank for my solar panel system with a bunch of batteries I got for free. And these deep cycle golf cart batteries have worked perfect for my solar panel system since then. And reconditioning and using these batteries instead of buying new expensive solar panel batteries has saved me thousands of dollars. And in case you're wondering, you can build a nearly free battery bank like this with reconditioned deep cycle marine or golf cart batteries for other alternative energy systems as well, like for a residential wind turbine system. It wasn't long after I learned all of this that it hit me. I had information that could help a lot of people. Individuals and families everywhere could use this information to recondition their batteries every time one got old or died. This would pretty much eliminate the need to buy new, expensive batteries ever again. And it would save folks thousands of dollars over their lifetimes. And that's when I got the idea for the Easy Battery Reconditioning course. So I called up Frank and asked him if he wanted to help me create a step-by-step course that showed people how to recondition all types of batteries, just like he already taught me. After a little arm twisting, and after I explained how many people he could help, he gave in and loved the idea too. So the next day we started, and for the next several months we worked day and night to create the most complete, easy-to-follow, step-by-step reconditioned battery course ever created. Our main priority was to make sure the system was so easy to follow, absolutely anyone could use it to recondition any type of common battery out there, even people who have absolutely no technical skills and don't know the first thing about how batteries work. And when we were done creating the program, we let a group of 87 people try it out. We then used their feedback and tweaked things until absolutely everyone could easily follow along and recondition every type of battery our course covered. And after many months of hard work, the Easy Battery Reconditioning course was born. The Easy Battery Reconditioning course is the easy-to-follow, step-by-step system anyone can use to recondition all kinds of old or dead batteries with just simple supplies you probably already have in your home. The course is made up of step-by-step guides that show you how to recondition each type of battery. And each guide is full of pictures and diagrams, so you not only read exactly what to do, you see exactly what to do as well. It's like having me and Frank standing there with you, guiding you every step of the way as you recondition your batteries. And it doesn't matter if you're not technical or don't know the first thing about batteries, because our course is incredibly easy to follow and absolutely anybody can use it. The Easy Battery Reconditioning course covers everything you need to know. You'll learn how to recondition car batteries, laptop batteries, long-life batteries, and many more. We even go over our secret method for reconditioning rechargeable batteries that don't charge well anymore. And if you're someone who uses solar panels, wind turbines, or other alternative energy devices, our course will show you where you can get free or dirt cheap used deep cycle batteries that you can recondition and use to store your alternative energy system's power. This will completely eliminate the need to buy any new, overpriced batteries for your system's battery bank, saving you thousands of dollars. And we also cover things like how to test your batteries with a multimeter before you recondition them. This step is critical to know whether or not you'll be able to recondition the battery. And if you do buy any of your old batteries in bulk, this will teach you how to test the batteries first so you don't waste money on a battery that can't be restored. We'll also cover what supplies you need, even though you probably already have most of them lying around in your garage or kitchen, plus a whole lot more. To date, we have already had over 19,541 people all over the world successfully test and use our Recondition battery course to restore all types of batteries and save hundreds, even thousands of dollars in the process. People like Tom Brunson from Clearfield, who says, "Thank you for your help reconditioning my batteries. I was just about to throw out 3 old batteries that I thought were completely dead, but I was able to recondition them using your methods in less than 1 hour. This just saved me hundreds of dollars." And Jack Harris from Melbourne, Australia, who wrote in to say, "I was actually just about to spend thousands of dollars for solar batteries, but I searched around to see if there were other options before I did. Luckily, I found your course because instead I was able to get old free batteries like you show how to do, recondition them, and have an entire battery bank for almost no cost. Absolutely incredible. And Stephanie Moda from Prescott, Arizona said, "Hey, Frank and Tom, I was just about to buy a new battery for my car, but was able to use your guide to quickly recondition my old battery instead. I was not expecting it to be that easy. That already saved me over $100, and there are so many other batteries I am going to recondition with your course now too. Thank you." And that's just a tiny sample of all the amazing feedback we've gotten from people who are using the Easy Battery Reconditioning program and are having incredible results. Additionally, Frank has agreed to include one more special bonus for a limited time, but we have to limit this giveaway to only 230 people. So today, for a short time, you will get Frank's own guide to making money restoring batteries. Frank has been restoring batteries for the past 5 years and making a nice, steady six-figure income from it. Everybody needs batteries, and the demand for batteries continues to grow every day. But everybody hates buying new expensive batteries. This leaves endless opportunities for you to sell discounted, reconditioned batteries to both businesses and individuals. For example, a typical new car battery costs anywhere from $70 to over $100. But you can sell a reconditioned car battery for as little as $35, saving your customers well over 50% while you have a large profit margin. Plus, there are all kinds of other in-demand batteries that you could recondition and sell as well, some that you can even sell for thousands of dollars, like forklift batteries. Reconditioning and selling these is hugely profitable, and there's also a very large market for forklift batteries because almost every industrial business requires these. You can also recondition and sell 6-volt batteries, marine batteries, computer, phone, and other electronics batteries, golf cart batteries, solar and alternative energy batteries. The list is endless, and so are the potential profits. And with Frank's guide, you'll know exactly how to do everything to create your own profitable battery business, because Frank will walk you through everything step by step so you know exactly where to get old batteries for free, how to recondition them, and then how to easily sell them for huge profits. But like I mentioned, Frank can't teach everyone about his 6-figure-a-year battery business, so he's only giving this away to the next 230 people. So by now, you're probably wondering how to get started. Look, batteries aren't cheap. Everybody hates spending their hard-earned money on them, which is the reason you're probably watching this presentation right now and why you want to learn how to restore batteries. Just imagine it. With the Easy Battery Reconditioning course, you won't have to buy new batteries for your car, electronics, alternative energy system, and many other devices ever again. And you'll save thousands of dollars over your lifetime on the cost of batteries. With this in mind, Frank and I knew our course would be extremely valuable to many people. So I thought $299 for the complete course would be an absolute steal. But while I like being paid for my hard work, this just isn't about money for me. I know times are tough for a lot of good, hard-working people in our country right now, and the information in this course can save folks a lot of money. Which is why there's absolutely no way I could ask you to pay $299 for the Easy Battery Reconditioning course, or $199, or even just $99, because my conscience simply won't allow it. So if you act right now, and only if this special website is still up that you're on, which may not be for long, you can get the full Easy Battery Reconditioning course with the easy-to-follow guides that will show you how to recondition and restore almost every type of battery out there. Plus, Frank's exclusive battery business guide and everything else with a small one-time investment of just $47. To get started, click the Add to Cart button you see below this presentation right now. This button will take you to a secure checkout page that Frank and I created, which looks like this, where you can enter your basic information. Then on the next page, you'll gain instant access to the entire Easy Battery Reconditioning course, the step-by-step battery restoration guides, and Frank's battery business guide. It's completely yours, and you can be using it all in as little as 2 minutes from right now. Plus, to make this a no-brainer decision for you, I'm also going to come out of my own pocket and give you a full 60-day, 100% satisfaction money-back guarantee. Here's how it works. You just click the Add to Cart button that's below this presentation, enter your information on the next page, and get started now. Then you'll have a full 2 months to use and evaluate our program. During this time, you can go through the whole program, Follow the simple instructions and restore all the batteries you want. And I guarantee you will be blown away by how easy it is to recondition almost any type of battery with our program. But if you're not happy with your small investment for any reason whatsoever, even if the program works perfectly, but you're just having a bad day, all you have to do is send an email to the address I'll give you inside the guide, and I will immediately refund your entire purchase with no questions asked. So, in other words, I'm going to take on all of the risk here, which means you have nothing to lose. The Easy Battery Reconditioning system can nearly eliminate the need to buy new, expensive batteries ever again, which will save you thousands of dollars over your lifetime. But if you're ready to get started, you really do need to act quickly. Because the one stipulation Frank made me agree to when we created this program was that we had to limit how many people we gave it away to. After all, Frank makes his living using the battery restoration secrets we teach you in our program. So he asked me to cap the total number of copies I give away to 20,000. And we've currently sold 19,541. And to be honest, it's still up for discussion, but I will honor Frank's request if he insists on it. Which means if you come back to this website tomorrow or later this week and you find that this presentation has been taken down, I'm sorry to say there simply won't be anything I can do for you. But why would you even wait or put this small investment off anyway? You have absolutely no risk at all. Your results are guaranteed and you can begin restoring batteries minutes from right now. Not just that, the next 230 people also get Frank's 6-figure-a-year battery business guide. So don't miss out on this. Ultimately, the choice is yours, but this presentation will be over soon, so you do need to decide quickly. You can just leave this page and go on with your day. That's fine. But then you'll continue feeling frustrated every time you have to buy new, expensive batteries. And when you need your next new car battery, computer battery, cell phone battery, solar panel battery, or other type of battery, you'll have no other option but to buy a new, expensive battery. And you'll end up wasting hundreds of dollars this year and thousands of dollars over your lifetime on new batteries. I'm not trying to be harsh, but that's just the reality if you choose to do nothing right now. It seems to me like the decision is pretty clear-cut here. Simply click the big Add to Cart button below this presentation and get your instant, risk-free access to the Easy Battery Reconditioning program right now. Within the next hour, you can already recondition 1 or 2 old batteries you have lying around. This will make up for your tiny investment into the Easy Battery Reconditioning course already. And then you can continue using the Easy Battery Reconditioning course over and over again, every time one of your batteries gets old or you need a new battery. You'll save hundreds of dollars this year alone on battery costs and thousands of dollars over your lifetime. The choice is yours though, but I think you know exactly what to do. Click the Add to Cart button below and I'll see you on the other side.